I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the Darkinjung land on which we record on today, and pay my respects to their elders both past and present.
Hey guys, Holly and Ava here.
We are in no way experts in anything really, so please don't take anything we say too seriously. At the end of the day,
It's all hearsay. Oh my god, hey guys.
Hey!
We're back for another episode. This one's for the lads. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
boys!
just got a random
What's
burst.
going on, boys?
This one's for the boys.
Who caught the footy on the weekend, boys?
Shut it. Shut it down.
we
Reboot, recharge,
actually-
reset.
We actually haven't, sat and recorded
Yeah,
an
I feel-
episode, just the two of us, in, ages.
I know, this feels really weird.
It honestly feels
I
refreshing.
literally want to...
I'll just record by myself. You want babes, you can leave.
Babes,
Babes.
you just fucking babes me.
I did just fucking babes
You
you.
babes me. How dare you?
Okay, so basically we're back today to
I'm
give a little
pissed.
episode. Give a little episode for the lads.
For the boys.
This is for you, boys.
YTG. Wait, that's girls.
YTB. YouTube.
Kidding. This is actually for you guys to learn, I feel
Yeah.
like. This is a learning curve for even some girls, because I feel like some of these are kind of universal.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is for anyone. Just
This is
you need- this is
dating etiquette.
dating etiquette.
It
Dating
is.
advice.
Mainly for men, but ladies, you know what? We like to take on everything and learn from everything because that's just in our
That's
feminine
just
nature.
Who we are. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you know what, ladies, this is for you as well.
Yeah, this is for the ladies
Um,
to what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Grow, evolve,
No.
change.
Not what's the word? Fuck.
We'll take a little breather for Holly for a second.
Oh, because I feel like all of us are you gonna interrupt me?
Yeah, sorry.
I feel like all girls have low standards
Oh,
at the moment.
yup.
So this is for you to higher your standards.
Lift them up, girls.
Because men ain't shit.
Exactly. Literally, men are common.
Men are what?
Men are common. I heard that
Yeah.
on a podcast the other day, and I love
Plenty
it.
of fish on the sea.
In the sea.
On the sea.
Yeah. So we're gonna go through some dating etiquette, some deal breakers, and also we're gonna wrap it up with some positive green flags.
Because we've talked about red flags and we haven't talked about any green.
Yeah. So we're gonna give you some ticks, if you
Some
will.
bright green signs.
Yeah.
That someone is worth it.
Exactly. And we also passed all of these questions out onto you guys. So if you didn't catch it this week, we post polls and question boxes pretty much for every topic that we do to get a broader
randomly
spectrum of
throughout the
ideas.
week.
So if you want your answers to be featured in the podcast, go and follow our Instagram.
Go, do it right
Do
now.
it, babes.
Do it. I'm watching you.
Yeah, we're watching.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Anyways. Sorry.
Bit intense.
That's like making a ringtone. Like, what's it? Making your alarm. Wake up!
Wake up, bitch!
Get
out!
Ready? Clip this for your alarm.
Wake up! Wake up, bitch!
No, okay, that's too loud. Wake up.
Get up and get going.
Okay, let's fucking start. I can't.
Our
No.
first segment today is titled How to Stay Single Forever. These are our deal breakers.
Yeah, I think you should go first because the top one making me gig a bit.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
So deal breakers, unlike icks, aren't little small things that turn you off. They are the things where
That,
if you find something out about this person that is a deal breaker, they're gone.
Run.
They are gone like that.
Opposite direction.
So
Get out.
There is no there's no lightness. If you have one of these things,
No,
boys,
this is something you can't let go.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
you're
exactly.
Done.
You're done.
You're done.
Listen up, boys. If you have any of these things, change yourself.
Yeah.
Check yourself,
Say it.
babes.
Preach it out loud.
Preach it.
Preach
Okay,
it.
so my first one, and this is a big one, and I'm gonna rant for a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
If you follow Andrew Tate, or if you are a self-proclaimed Andrew Tate fan,
Stan.
I don't want a bar of it.
I don't want a bar. I went through his Instagram the other day and unfollowed people that...
All your mutuals.
Yeah. And I was shocked by some of them. I was
I
like,
know.
what the fuck? Like, why do you follow this man?
For-
The boy, sorry.
For some context, in case you have been blessed enough to not know who Andrew Tate
Blessed
is,
enough.
he is an ex-Big Brother contestant who literally got booted off the show for abusing a woman, like beating the shit out of her, and also is undergoing like human trafficking charges for his cam girl business.
Yeah. Isn't that his thing up in Russia?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Because no, that's a different thing. I don't think it was Russia, but he moved to a different country because it's legal to rape women there.
Yeah, that's Russia.
That was his whole reason for moving there, was so that he could rape women.
Yeah, and he also has a podcast where he shares his misogynist,
Yeah.
fucking dumb twat.
So basically,
shit.
he's just the worst person ever. And I had 37 mutuals with him on Instagram.
I had 15. I'm proud. Not proud. There should be 0.
There
but
should
like,
be 0.
Like, I was expecting a bit more, and I'm pretty happy to say now it's only about 7 of those people. 'cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But like some of them, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
mine
still wanna
went
follow
from
you.
37 to 10 or something.
Yeah.
Because it's hard when it's like people you work with. Or
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
And you can't like awkwardly be like,
Oh.
unfollow.
Oh. Yeah. So
Um,
Andrew Tate stands
you're
Get alive.
gone.
Get
And ladies,
alive.
I suggest everybody here, please go and look at your mutuals with Andrew Tate and unfollow all of them if you can.
Yeah.
Do it.
Don't give him any following.
That is my first deal breaker.
You're giving him money by following him, basically.
Yep.
You're making him more powerful. Because he has power right now. You have to say that. Because, like, it's actually quite scary. Even though we're saying, like, me. Like, it's scary.
It is.
Because, like, lots of young boys are going to, even young girls are going to think, like, this stuff's true. And follow these things that he say. Like, religiously. Like, basically, religiously, basically.
Yeah.
That's what happens. People think it's a joke, but people are honestly gonna, you know. One thing deal breakers is my middle thing. So my one is, firstly, if they're rude or don't respect their family. This is in some circumstances,
Yeah.
because I understand people have family issues that they can't like get
Yeah.
past. But if you're just rude to your mum on
For
the
no
daily,
reason.
like I am, but I'm joking.
Yeah.
But if you're fully rude to like your mum or dad or even like your siblings, like why?
Grow up.
Like actually grow up.
Yeah, obviously, like, there are circumstances where people, like, are in estranged families or just, like, have really bad relationships with their families. And, like, I don't have a perfect relationship with my family, but I would never go to a stranger that I've just met or, like, a person that I'm dating and being like, fuck, my mum's a bitch.
Yeah, or like even like if I saw like a guy on a phone call to his mum and he's going, what the fuck, why didn't you get me my orange juice from the
disgusting.
shop, you fucking slut bitch.
Yeah, it
Like,
just
what?
shows,
I'd be like,
like,
what the fuck?
it just shows, like, so much entitlement and disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. You're a spoiled little brat.
I have one that's just, like, super unattractive to me, and it kind of is a deal breaker. It's just
Yeah, I'd say-
zero ambition.
Yeah, if you're not really doing much with your life, I'm gonna like what are you doing?
Yeah, zero ambition is a big turn off for me and a deal breaker because I have a lot of bloody ambition running around my veins.
I don't have much, but like I'm doing a lot.
I have so much I want to do with myself before I die, and I want, if I'm gonna choose to have someone on that journey with me, I want them to keep up.
Yeah, very true.
I don't want to be dragging a lump of I just want to lay in bed all day and cuddle. I don't want to be
Never
dragging
say that
bitch.
again.
I don't want to be dragging that bitch around. So
Yeah.
keep up.
No, that is gross. I can do it. Help myself, honey.
Honey.
Honey. I wrote this down while watching Love Island a couple weeks ago. Throws a tantrum and acts like a child in arguments.
Disgusting.
This is inspired by Jax.
Fucking Jax.
Jax from Love Island.
Paige stands. Are you still a Paige stan?
No.
See,
No. I'm not like standing her, but I'm just like, she's done some rude things, but I think
I disagree.
No. I think she's been portrayed the way. I feel like Luke is a dickhead, but I think he's being made to be portrayed that way, and I think they're doing the same to Paige by portraying them as bullies. Or like
We'll
bullying
talk about this
behaviour.
after. I
Okay, yeah.
disagree.
Sorry. So acting like a child, like when they just snap and they're like, oh, me, like I can't handle that. If you're just gonna rage over one small little thing and just have a little tanty, I'm not putting up with that.
No,
Like,
absolutely
grow
not.
up.
Grow up. We want maturity in this household.
I need someone that's mature and that can handle themselves.
Yeah, another one, this kind of goes with the zero ambition thing, is like not having hobbies.
Yeah.
Like, I just think it's a weird thing. I went out with a guy a few months ago and the conversation just completely died. This was not the first time going out with this guy either. I don't know why I gave him so many chances, but we were literally sitting in silence and I was like, do you do anything for fun? He's like, just don't really have any hobbies, eh?
Like, what did he do? Like, what does he do?
What do you do all day? And he's like, I work and I drink. And I'm like,
That is just...
rock on,
I mean,
man.
that is what I do, but no.
No, it's not. We're
don't, no.
literally talking on our podcast right now, doll. We have hobbies.
Can you stop yelling into the mic? You are hurting my ears.
I'm so passionate about this.
You have ambition.
Men never listen to me. This is my only chance.
This is therapy. I was saying this before. This is therapy.
Okay.
Next one. Where am I? Oh, smoke ciggies. I can't handle a guy who reeks of cigarettes. Like, if they're just a social smoker,
or if it's
one
in
on
a sexy
night out.
way.
No.
You know those guys that have like
smoking
tats?
is not sexy, guys.
It's not.
It's not cool.
It's not. Sorry, it's not. Sorry.
It's not. No, but like, I just can't. Like, if someone's gonna smell like cigarette, like, nah, I'm not being in 3 meters of you.
Yeah, you're absolutely gone.
You gone.
Yeah, gone, doll.
Yeah, gone.
My last two kind of go hand in hand. Just like morals not aligning. Like, I want someone who's at the same level progressively as me. Like, I'm not really going to date a Christian guy unless he's, like, so non-Christian that you can't even tell. Like, I need someone who's accepting of all people, all races, all genders, all of that stuff. Because
socially
it's,
and
like,
politically there in a right way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not expecting someone who's going to be, like, ultra politically correct, but at the same time, like, I don't want, like, a homophobe or a racist as a boyfriend. Like, sorry, that's just not going to slide.
Yeah, and they don't have, like even them just like, yeah, cool. I like all coloured people. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, and like my other thing that kind of went under that was like bad with kids.
Oh yeah.
Just
I was thinking of this today because obviously I always express how much I don't like kids and don't want children. My mum will not believe me.
Anyways. Sorry, Holly and I just had an argument off camera.
No, should I add that in if it's good? I couldn't hear because my headset fell off.
Yeah, no.
I was thinking of this today because, like, obviously I express how much I don't like kids, but I do want a kid. Girl. I do want a guy. Like, when I see a guy's bad with a kid, it throws me off because, like,
motherly instincts. It's
up.
your nature.
No, but like, if someone's good with kids, it just shows that you're a mature, like, person that, like, knows what to do in weird situations because children are fucking weird. No, that's like me today. I was like, oh my god, look, a baby, and she was so, like, stunned. I said baby. I was talking about a dog.
Yeah, she was talking about how cute that baby is. Look at that cute baby. And I was like, Holly likes a baby, and I'm like excited to see the cute baby, and it's a fucking French bulldog.
Did you say fucking French bulldog? It was
I love French bulldogs.
But why did you say fucking like? Anyway, sorry.
I don't know. I just like to put it in there.
We're like
every
a
now
mum and dad today.
Wait, no, I want to finish my thought.
Sorry,
you literally,
sorry.
you always do this to me.
Stop yelling. It hurts my ears. My ears.
The reason that I want someone that's good with kids is obviously because it's just hot, like it is when they like can talk to to any person. But like kids, it's harder to talk to.
See, I'm not bad with kids though.
Whatever, girl.
I just don't want them. Anyways.
The other reason, if they were bad with kids, that's a deal breaker for me because I want kids. I want little babies. I don't care if they're mine. Like I'll adopt.
And if
like,
they're
whatever.
good with kids, that means they're gonna be good with dogs.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, that's literally not true.
Yeah.
That's literally not true. That's a deal breaker as well if they're bad with dogs.
No, if they don't want dogs.
If they don't want dogs. If they're allergic to dogs. Actually, if they're allergic to dogs, get over it.
Yeah, two of my friends are allergic to dogs and they still have dogs. They'd like send in themselves with puffy swollen eyes.
Honestly, that's even better. If they're allergic to dogs but they still want one.
Yeah.
That's an opposite deal breaker.
That's a green flag.
I'm looking for a guy that's going to go into anaphylactic shock if he pets a dog.
What were you saying?
That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Move on, girl.
Shit. One was if they're rude to hospitality or retail
Oh,
workers.
yes.
Like, how dare you have that entitlement over a stranger to be like, my food's cold. What the fuck? Me.
I hate it.
Like, literally, I went to... Where was it? I went to a Thai restaurant. I'm not going to say because, like, I don't feel like slandering this place because they're amazing. And I was like, I'm really sorry.
Tiger Temple.
No, it's another one. It's a new one. I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, my beef is like frozen cold. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, what's the point of getting angry at
Exactly, because they're going to fix the problem either way. And this way they won't spit in your food.
I know. And I ate half of it and I got it for free.
Holly and I have been in hospo and retail for like 5 years, maybe more.
Yeah, around that.
And it's so shit when someone's rude to you.
If someone's rude to you, we're not going to spit in your food, but we're going to make your food shit.
I don't want to be like, I don't even know if this is misogynistic, but if a guy comes in with a girlfriend and he's rude to me and the girlfriend says nothing, I'm judging that girl.
I'm judging that girl.
I'm being like, get your man in line.
I had a 50-year-old guy come up to me, like I think he was 50, he was like a mid-aged guy, and I was like, oh, I was scanning up his thing, and I was like, oh, do you have flybys? And this middle-aged man goes, oh, flybys is a girl's thing. I was like, sorry, are you 10? A rewards program is a girl's thing. I was like,
So
what the
girly.
fuck? I was like, I didn't hear what he said because it was like 7 a.m. I was like still half asleep. I was like, okay. And then he walked out. I was like, hang on. This bitch. I would have gone off at him. It really annoyed me. But like, that's not rude. That's just being a knobhead.
Should we go on Instagram?
Yeah. I have one more thing. Oh, it kind of goes into cigarette smell. But if they smell bad or have bad hygiene, I don't know about you, but when I get into like a relationship or talking to a guy, like I know their smell. Do you? Then like
I completely
love
agree.
this. Like when they have a good smell, I know their smell, and it's just such a good feeling that like a guy's smell, like when they smell really good. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
Like,
well, even if a guy just walks past you and he smells really
And
good,
you're
you're
like,
going to give him a double take. You're going to be like, he smells like spicy.
do you do a thing like I do this thing where like I smell something, I'm like, oh my god, that smells like this guy I'm talking to, and I'm like, it's a good feeling.
A guy that I used to date randomly texted me like a week and a half ago, and he said, I just smelt something that reminded me of when we first started seeing each other. It was the
That is really cute.
It was the most wholesome thing ever.
Fuck. Okay,
It wasn't that cute.
It wasn't. It was pretty bad.
It was like,
No, but
get
like if
out
it
of
was
my
a different
DMs.
person,
If it was a
would've
different
been-
person, it would be.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a good person, so we don't care.
Yeah. Question box. What do people say?
We have a similar one. He smokes.
Yeah, gross.
That's really random. He posts Planet Fitness selfies.
Yeah, that is a bit gross, but it's not. It's like a red flag.
I sent a screenshot of this really, really hot guy that I follow on Instagram to my friends, like to my group chat, and I was like, oh my god, look at this hot guy. And then it was a selfie, and they all thought I was joking because he posted a selfie on his Instagram story. Well, it wasn't a selfie, it was a mirror selfie.
Yeah.
And they all thought it was so cringe. It wasn't at Planet Fitness. It was like I'm not going to be specific.
Yeah, don't. Anytime fitness first.
No, it wasn't a gym. It was just a mirror selfie, like in normal clothes.
I like guys doing mirror selfies.
Yeah, a little thirst trap every now and then.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna hurt? We do it all the time, girl.
I mean, I need to get back on my thirst
Oh
trap
my
game.
god, my sister submitted this one, and I completely agree with this. You might not.
Okay.
If they're a vegan hater, okay,
If their whole if their whole personality is like hating vegans, like that's just gross.
Hear me out, okay? Some men, when I tell them I'm vegetarian, or it happens to my sister when she tells them that her mum's a vegan and her sister's a vegetarian, they get super, super weird. So like with me, they kind of tone it down a little bit. Like except not really. I had this guy the other day when I told him I was vegetarian. He said, "Oh, so you won't come camp and hunt with me then?" And I was like,
no chance.
"No, boy, that's not gonna happen."
Ew, I don't
sorry.
even know one girl that would want to really go hunting. Or like anyone who would want to go hunting.
Some pick-me's, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was weird. But then also you have some people that are just like, I could never give up steak. Have you even tried steak, or have you even tried salmon? And I'm just like, oh my god, literally shut the fuck up.
Piss off.
And then some people just are so intense about how much they love meat.
Yeah.
That it's just like,
and they're like, oh, I can't
ugly.
take you to a steakhouse then, can't I? Ugh.
Yeah.
And like, no shit. No fucking shit.
We've got pro-lifers as well. Clearly.
We've already gotten to this conversation. We'll talk for hours if we don't.
Oh, we said this one as well.
If
they don't want pets.
Yeah, it's true.
Good one. They have a Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
That's an ick, but I don't know if that's a deal breaker.
I don't think I could date someone with a Samsung.
Really?
Don't think I
don't
can do
know
it.
if I care that much.
My brother does, and it's like an alien object to me.
Yeah.
It's gross. And like
you
at
can't
work,
go through their phone.
At work, when they ask me stuff about Samsung, you can't go through their phone. Shut up. When I'm at work and they ask me stuff about Samsung, I'm like, literally get away from me. Like, like gross. Don't even talk about Samsung.
If they don't want a daughter, I think that kind of aligns with like,
that's
some
really
guys
gross.
are so like, I only want sons. I'm sitting here as a girl that has definitely said multiple times that I only want daughters.
Yeah.
But yeah, if a guy says
I
want
a boy first. I just think I would get on with it. Like, I have 3 younger cousins. 2 of them are boys, one's a girl, and I get along with the 2 boys more, I feel like. But the girl's just really shy. She's really shy. She's really cute though.
I think that I would get along with a girl better, especially if I was raising them, just because I raised myself. So I could do it again. These are our how to not get a second date.
Yeah, that's a good title for
These
it.
are like the worst possible things you can do on a first date to get a girl to never call you again. So,
you wrote down pretty much the same things I did.
Yeah, perfect.
Love that.
I'm first going to start off with the biggest one. Yeah. And this has happened to me too many bloody times.
This has happened to me. Well, I basically don't go on dates, so 0.
I go on a lot of first dates and not many second dates because of these reasons.
Yeah.
Don't talk about your ex, boys.
Why?
I don't want to hear about Stacey that you broke up with 6 months ago, that you're still on your healing journey when we're having our first couple of drinks.
Trauma dumping.
Yeah, we don't need to hear that.
No, like if I asked like a guy like, oh, like what if I ask a guy like, oh, how was your last relationship, or like something like that, like one little, oh yeah, blah blah blah, that's it. That's all I want to hear. I don't want a whole life story about your ex. Exactly. Like if I ask.
I went on an awful first date, like literally not even that long ago. We went for drinks. It was so normal for the first hour and a half. Then we got like 7 cocktails deep, and it got way too deep into the conversation. He talked about his ex for about an hour.
Oh,
and this is another thing you should do on a date. Compliment the girl. As soon as you see her, say, oh, wow, you look great. Oh, you smell really nice. Like, it's not going to be creepy. They're obviously into you if they're there, you know? But this guy didn't compliment me once. He complimented his ex, though. She literally, not to put him on blast, he's telling me about...
put him on blast.
He's telling me about how she literally cheated on him, but then following it up with, but she's a really nice girl. I didn't get a single compliment in the whole 3 hours we spent together.
That is disgusting.
He didn't get a second date.
Wow, that is absolutely terrible. I wrote down when they show up in slides or thongs.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's like a nice like going out for drinks or something, like put on some fucking shoes. We're not at the fucking surf club.
See, I love that.
No, I hate that. Like put on some shoes. I don't want to see your dogs out.
Okay, maybe I kind of agree, but at the same time, my favorite first date is like a walk on the beach.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like if it's a dinner date, like,
okay,
or like a nice like going out for lunch, breakfast date, you know?
Also, just don't do that as a first date. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Care? No. I love a really, really casual, let's go sit on the beach and talk. Let's go walk on the beach and talk. Yeah. Let's go for a hike. Those kinds of dates. Or like, just go for a coffee.
That's the best thing. Like, down to San Churros and Aaron Affair, easy, done.
I don't want to eat a meal with you when I've just met you. It's so awkward. And then
they go to pay. Out of there.
They go to pay and
then
their
card declines.
It's awkward. I hate it. Or movies, terrible first date option.
No, movies is gross. I think that was like the only dates I did with my ex, and it was the worst thing ever.
Well, I'll only go to a movie with a guy if I've been dating them for a while and I want to see the movie and I don't want to go alone. That is the only reason I would ever go to the movies with a guy.
Yeah, for
sure. Let's be honest.
Oh, do you want to say that one?
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
Lads. This is really important. Look at me or listen to me.
Listen.
This is a video. On. This is a video podcast. I'm not being a weirdo by saying look at me. But okay. Don't kiss on the first date.
Wait, you're saying like don't kiss?
Don't kiss on the first date if you want a second. This is my reason why.
Kiss.
This is my reason why.
I thought you were saying it's bad if they don't kiss.
No, listen to me.
Can you step away from the mic?
I'm trying to get closer to you.
I know you're really passionate, but like it's a lot.
The only reason why I say not to kiss on the first date, I know it's really difficult because like you want to show that you're interested, but there are so many other ways to show that you're interested. Give them a nice hug, compliment them, tell them that you really want to see them again, and actually make the plan to see them again. Be like, what are you doing next Tuesday? Let's go do this and that and whatever. Kissing on the first date is a shit idea because one, it's the first date. You have no idea if they're vibing it or not.
True.
If I go on a first date with someone and I do not like them at all, I've decided, nope, they did this, this, and this, all my deal breakers, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And they go in for the kiss, it's disrespectful. To assume that just because I've gone on one date with you means that I like you is disrespectful.
But...
And also, it goes for me as well. I'm not going to kiss them if I don't know if they like me or not. Because what if I kiss them and then I go home thinking, wow, that went so great, but it was a pity kiss and they never text me again?
Yeah, but then saying that, if it's a really good date and you don't kiss, like, I just feel like a little, like, passion. Like, I can tell a lot by, like, a connection if we have a good pash.
Okay, second date though. It's not that hard to wait for the second date. And also,
but, like, what if I want to...
I am the worst person with this because I don't think I've ever... Actually, no. Recently, I've been very good with my first dates. No kissing, a nice hug goodbye, see you next time if I want to.
Yeah.
But I haven't been doing that lately. In past, younger me definitely liked a pash on the first date.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
It just depends on how the date goes. If it's a really shit date, like, I'm going to be like, see ya, walking away. Yeah. Like, get me out of here.
Okay, I agree with that because, like, also, if... Sometimes it's just hard to control yourself. If it's really passionate, it just feels right. Like, go for it, babes.
Yeah,
but
true.
I'm saying as a guy, be respectful.
Be respectful.
Wait
Unless
for the second date.
I don't know how, like, what signs you would see to, like, if she's really, like, touchy-feely, maybe, like,
oh, yeah. You can go for it.
Or, like, even just, like, consent. Just be like, can I kiss you? Like, no. Yuck, why? No. What the fuck?
I can't do that shit.
No.
If a guy asks me to kiss him, it's happened before. I literally go,
no.
No, I go, okay. And it's fucking awkward.
I would prefer a guy to ask if... No, because if I just say, coming towards me, that is gross.
Have you never swerved a kiss?
I don't get...
I've swerved so many.
I don't get...
You go for the hug.
Let me talk. I don't get kisses. That's why.
Oh.
I don't kiss guys. I've probably hooked up with probably like 1, 2, 5, 6. I've hooked up with 6 guys.
We're not going to count mine.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be on the internet.
I can count them on 2 hands. Well, obviously 2 hands. I can count them on my hands. That's how low it is.
It's respectable, Hulse.
It's respectable.
Anyways, I just think to be respectful of the other party... Just wait till the second date if you get one. Because if you get the second date, that's basically the green flag. Go for it, babes.
Okay.
This is for the men.
Next one.
You know, this is for the men.
Next one. This is kind of also with deal breakers, but worst thing to do is mansplaining.
Oh,
I fucking hate when a guy mansplains and like, you got to do this and this. I'm like, I fucking know. Like, stop it. Mm-hmm. Stop talking right now. I know what I'm doing. You don't need to be like, gaga, do these, like, say it in simple terms when I know what I'm fucking doing. Sorry, it triggers me a lot.
And I will call him out as well.
Mansplains.
If a guy mansplains to me, I'll literally look at them and I go, I know.
There was a guy at work that always used to mansplain to me. It was like my manager, and it was also that like that he had like power over me. It just felt even worse. Mm-hmm. So I was like, can you shut the fuck? I literally said to her, I was like, can you shut the fuck up? And he was like, wow. And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Did you just swear at me? I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And walked away. I was like, yeah.
That's how you make men scared.
I was like, can you fuck off? To this like 30-year-old manager. I was like, fuck off. Like, literally.
I think a big thing on a first date, if you want a second one, just show that you're interested. Don't go there and talk about yourself the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Ask questions.
Ask her questions because it's going to show that you're interested. And then bring them back up. Like, use that little memory of yours and recall things.
Yes.
Like, if they're talking about their sister, then ask the question like, oh, what's her name?
Yeah. What does she do? Like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And then when they're telling you a story about their sister, you'll be like, oh, yeah, Abby.
Yeah, and you'll be like, oh. And then the girl's like, oh, my God.
You remember my sister's name?
That's what I wrote. Like, not asking questions or asking about your interests. But I also put in, was it commas? What are they?
I do this.
I said, I do this. I always never ask a guy stuff. Just because I'm too nervous. And I just forget. And then I get home and I'm like, fuck. Like, I didn't really ask them much stuff. Like, I asked, like, what they did. Like, the basics.
I'm going to give you dating coach.
Yeah. Can we do an episode of Coaching Holly today?
Oh, my God. Yes.
Next week.
Because I'm the biggest serial dater. Like, I literally...
Serial dater. It's an actual phrase, Holly. Thank you. Okay, fuck off.
Us with our high IQs.
Anyways.
No, I'm a serial dater, so I literally, like, if I'm bored, I'll just read through my DMs and accept a date. Okay. Sounds really vain, but...
No, that's fine.
It's fine.
If you want a date, have a date. Also, when I wrote, I think this is gonna be the last one. Show up late. If you don't give me any type of like, oh, sorry, I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late. Like, it's not that hard to send a little text going like, oh, sorry, I'm a bit late. Like,
I'm always.
If you're making me sit there waiting for you, I'm gonna feel like an absolute prick.
I said this to my sister. My best date ever. It was the first date I went on with any boy in my life, and it was to the movies. Bad choice.
Bad choice.
But he showed up like 10 minutes early, bought us the tickets, was waiting there for me, and then I got there and I was like, oh, should we get the tickets? He's like, oh, I got here like a little while ago and I already got them. Oh, so cute. I was also in year 9, and that was the standard that he set for me for like all guys. He got a second date.
All right, so we're just
gonna skim.
We're gonna skim through our question box for the what is it? First date experiences.
So we asked like, what can a guy do to not get a second date? And we got, give me the ick the minute he opens his mouth.
But I feel like that is what we're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just it.
It is the blanket statement.
That is the blanket statement.
This one we kind of already touched on, but
brag about themselves. Yeah.
Talk about his ex.
Yeah,
got that.
Obvious.
This one.
Ask for a doggy bag. I saw that and I was cackling.
Her second part to this is also really interesting. We were kind of talking about it with kissing, but she said tries to have sex on the first date.
Oh yeah,
also,
no. If they invite themselves like over to my house, I'm like, ew, can you fuck off?
A girl, if she's feeling for it, you'll know.
Yeah.
Just don't expect it. Don't walk into the date expecting a root. Like that is the most disgusting thing. And we can tell.
Yeah.
We can tell.
For sure.
Show up late. Yeah. Perfect. That's a joke.
That's a joke.
Can everyone stop posting memes in our question box? It's so annoying.
It's funny.
It is funny.
It is. But then I don't know because it's all your friends. And I'm like, a funny joke. I'm not in on it.
I'll explain them all. It's okay.
Thanks. All right. Sorry.
On to a positive note.
We're going on to our green flags.
Or our ticks, which I loved. That's inspired unemployed. Yeah. They changed it from icks to ticks.
I like that. Icks, ticks. It makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. I love it.
But then red flags, green flags, yeah.
Okay, so this is what you want to do to make a girl love ya. Ticking her boxes. Oh,
ticking all her boxes.
Okay, my first one, and this is like this literally gives me chills thinking about it, and this is like so the bare minimum. But when a guy calls me by my first name, my last name, my nickname, like I love it.
What is your nickname?
No, like if they have a nickname for me. Do you know
Honey
what I mean?
Buns.
Yeah, like something like that. Like if they have a nickname
Baby
for
girl.
Me. Not like that's not what I'm talking about, girl. But like I love it when a guy's just like, even just, I know it's so simple, but if a guy's like, oh, hey, Eva, blah, 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 instead of just like being like, oh, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
when they say, instead of saying see ya, and they go, okay, bye, Eva, I'm like,
no, that's like serial killer vibes.
What?
Bye, Eva.
Shut up.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, or my last name. I love it when guys call me by my last name, but it's really hilarious because most people don't know how to pronounce it. Holly, how do you pronounce my last name?
Annie Doodles.
No.
Anito.
No.
Anadu. I know it was Anadu.
It's Anadu for all the men listening that want to know how to say my last name.
But if you want to call her a cute nickname, it's Anna Doodle.
Anna Doodle.
That's what she saved us in my phone. Eva Anna Doodles.
Love it.
I love it.
Yeah, but I love it. I love that.
My first green flag.
Do you agree?
Can you stop playing with your fucking necklace?
Can you agree with me or disagree with me?
No, I'm disagreeing. It's not like, it's like I like it, but I wouldn't be like, oh my god.
It doesn't like when a guy
But like if a guy call me Evans, that's not a good
That is a good last name.
No.
Get over here, Evans.
Yuck, that sounds like a bogan.
A guy I used to talk to whenever he'd answer the phone, he'd go, Anadu. And I thought
that's kind of cute. That is a bit cute.
We don't like him though.
My first green flag, good fashion sense, wears rings.
Dickies.
If I'm seeing a guy like those anxiety, like I have a little anxiety ring that flicks.
One of them today at the market.
They're really cool. Like, oh my god, there was a guy in my class. Eva knows who he is. Funky. That's his nickname. And he had the same like anxiety ring as me, which is like the chain that you can flick. And I was like, that is the hottest thing I can like. That's what I think. That's the only reason why I liked it. Not kidding, he was hot.
He was hot.
But just like when they wear rings, I'm like, oh my god, that is sexy.
Sexy?
Sexy.
Yeah.
And good fashion sense.
I like it. I don't know why, but if I see a guy wearing like cord jeans or Dickies,
yeah,
I'm like, fuck,
cargo pants.
that's
I love a
hot.
good cargo. I'm also loving the puffer vest at the moment.
Yes,
I love a good
with
puffer.
a hoodie underneath.
Oh.
Or chain. Do you like chains?
I love pearl necklace.
No,
I saw a guy in the club on Thursday and he's wearing a pearl necklace, and sorry.
No, literally, Abby Chatfield said this on her podcast the other day. She was like, we're getting bad in society when like men literally wearing like beaded necklaces and painting their nails are still like manipulating us hardcore and gaslighting us.
Yeah,
like we're not safe anywhere.
We are
the
not
guys
safe.
that we think we're safe with, we're
not
like,
safe
oh my god,
with
painted
anymore.
nails.
Yes. 6 months later he cheated on me. Great. Cool. No, but yeah. Anyways, I love rings and necklaces, my favorite. I love accessorizing myself. So if I see a man doing that,
I said the other day at work, I work at a new retail clothing store. It's not new, I'm new. And I was talking to one of the girls I was working with. I was like, oh, I really wish I had a brother. Like, there's so many nice clothes here. Like, I want to buy it for someone. And they were like, oh, just like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no. And they're like, you should get a boyfriend. Like, you can buy clothes for them and like style them and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want a boyfriend that I have to style.
No, but like,
I like
if
buying
he has
clothes.
style, that's great. But like for birthdays, you can like buy him like.
I agree with
nice
that,
shirt.
but I just mean like in the sense that I was like, I wish I had a brother I could style and make his style. I don't want a boy that's like not styled already. Like having good style is a big tick for me, and if they don't have it, then I don't want them.
Uni style. When I see guys wearing jeans and joggers,
Get out
to uni.
Get out.
It makes me cringe. Mega cringe.
Mega cringe.
Mega cringe.
Zane.
Yeah, love that. You go.
Oh, okay.
You just breathe so hardcore in my kick.
Okay, so I just wrote this down. I kind of tried to be, because Holly and I share a Google Doc for all of our ideas, so like she
this
can
sounds
see.
really creepy.
It is creepy.
It is very creepy.
But I titled this tick, do a bit of research.
Sounds a bit creepy.
I love it when I go on a date with a guy and I mention something like maybe about the podcast and they're like, oh my god, yeah, I saw you had a podcast. And they
that is nice.
And they start relaying things to me about stuff that they've seen on social media. Or if they're like, oh, I saw you went to Glebe Markets yesterday. How was it? I like it because it's
that
like
is a bit
you
cute.
saw something that I posted, because at the end of the day, if I like them enough, I'm going to check if they saw it or not.
Yeah.
So for them to then tell me that they not only saw it, but they thought about it, remembered it, and then relate it to me, I don't know why. It's just such a tick. It's also the bare minimum, but I love it.
This also goes into something I put in, which was, where is it? The little things, like when they bring up something you told them before, or like an inside joke type of thing. Like, if I said like a couple weeks back to a guy, oh, I'm getting a tattoo in a couple weeks, and a couple weeks they go, oh, so are you getting that tattoo soon?
So
I'll be like,
good.
oh,
it's
you're
so
kidding.
good.
Or like if we're out on a date and they say, oh, I've got a family engagement party I'm going to in like a couple months, and they bring it up like, oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
It's so good.
That is so nice.
Like one thing, because you were saying like the title, like do a bit of research, is a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Guys will say to me, it's only happened a few times, not many guys like actually do this, and I think more guys should like do your research. And I know a lot of guys do the research, but then they don't relay it to the person. They're just like a stalker, but they don't use any of their information.
I think honestly just going through an Instagram and like following you and looking at your stories.
Yeah. I don't love this, but it's kind of funny. I literally have like told my friends about this so many times because I think it's hilarious, but like I've been on 1 or 2 dates where the guy has been like, oh yeah, I had a bit of a stalk of your Instagram and saw this. Okay.
That's a gross way to put it.
And they say, and I saw you went to Vivid or something like that. That literally happened like a month ago. And then I'm looking at them and I'm like, I know the names of the last 3 girls that you dated, your best friend's name, your mum's Facebook. Like, I know everything because I don't like going on dates where I know barely anything about them because I'm so scared I'm going to get kidnapped. So if I know the people that they hang around and like the last people they dated and stuff, it is a bit of curiosity, but at the end of the day, that's all I can say. And
that's where we're different.
You don't stalk?
No. I just don't like. I should, because as you're saying, like going on a first date with a guy you don't know, you need to do your research. I just
and also
don't.
I like to see how they used to look and like
Yeah,
if they've
true.
had their glow up yet.
Yeah, I only just go through like the Instagram. That's it.
Same.
But
And
like I
also-
don't go on Facebook and like.
No, I do.
Yeah, but that's fine. I would do that.
Or
if
go
I was...
through their tagged. I find out a lot of things
Oh,
about
through their
people going through their
tagged.
tagged. We should not be saying this on the men's podcast. They're
Fuck.
going to hear all of our.
We're digging a hole for us ladies.
Forget
We
all
should
that.
move on,
Yeah,
guys.
let's move
Next one. One I really liked is when like you, even if you go out on a date or you see them and they're like, oh, get home safe, or like message me when you get home. Like, I like that.
I like it if they mean it sincerely. Some
Yeah,
guys
true.
just say it and it sounds really condescending. Like, yep, get home safe.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't fucking care.
Yeah, but like you can tell when they care. And
No,
a
that's
good
what I mean.
thing.
If it comes, if it's not from a condescending place,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, I like it for sure. And I'm like, oh, okay, you'll get home safe. Also, when they send their like full face on Snapchat, like if you talk on Snapchat,
Bro, if a guy doesn't send me his full face on Snapchat, he's
you're getting
gone.
blocked.
I don't even care. I'm at the point in my life, no filter, no nothing.
Oh, I'm a filter gal.
You
I
are
need
a
to
filter
stop. I need
gal.
to stop.
I'm not.
I'm just addicted to the filter now.
It's because I know I'm mid and I know that I'm certain guys' type. So if I just show them what I look like, they can decide whether they actually want to pursue things or not.
Yeah, I need
rather
to
than
stop with
going
the
on a date and
filters.
them looking at me and going, doesn't look like she's got flowers on her face like that filter, you know?
Those butterflies really caught me off guard. Fuck, I always use that one, purple butterflies. And the freckle one. And the two black hearts.
It's mega cringe.
Alright, guys, that's the end of the episode. Shout out no one, because fuck you.
Ooh, say your last one.
My last one, eye contact. I love eye contact so much.
I'm terrible.
I can't hold eye contact, but if you're giving me eye contact, I'll give it back because I know that you're into the eye contact. Because you're giving me eye contact.
I like it when I'm telling a story because I can't do eye contact. Not because I'm uncomfortable with it. It's just because my brain moves a million miles an hour.
True. I need to
So
look
I'm
off at
always
the
looking-
distance to remember.
Yeah, literally, because if you're looking at them, this is literally what happens. If I'm looking at you, instead of thinking about what I have to say, I'm like,
thinking about you.
wow, your pupils are really massive
What
right
the
now.
fuck? Why would you say that?
Because they are. What have you been doing, Holly?
Stop. All right.
We're going to go into our green ticks.
I forgot to say this one. When they have the same style of music as you, or like even just a good taste in music.
Or have a taste in music.
Oh, have a like. Oh.
Some people, myself included sometimes, are big, yeah, I like music. I don't really have a specific type of music. I like it when people are like, even if your music's all over the place, say, my music's all over the place, but I'm really loving this band at the moment.
Yeah, when
I'm
they're
really
interested in like a certain band or artist and they're like passionate about it. Like, also, green flag, when they collect vinyls. I'm a vinyl collector.
Okay, but do you have a record player?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If
Yeah.
they don't have a record player, it's
I
fucking
got mine
weird.
on sale for $60 because it had dust on it.
I went on a date with a guy. He's really lovely, by the way.
Had vinyls? No.
He had vinyls, no record player. It's not a deal
that's
breaker. If you're listening to this, you still got a chance, but it's a bit weird.
Yeah, that
It's
is
a bit
very,
weird.
Like, why are you getting them? Cause I understand people collect them and then just like have them there, but like, what's the point of that? Play them. Actually, I haven't played mine in ages.
Yeah.
I am getting 2 new vinyls though, hopefully for my birthday.
We don't have that many good green flags. We'll just roll with ours. Those are the only ones that matter.
Yeah, they're the only ones that matter. Only our opinions matter. So,
Should we wrap it up?
oh my god,
We've been
yeah,
sitting here for ages.
yeah. I need to go home.
Lads, I
watch
hope you
netball.
learned
The
something.
netball started 13 minutes ago. Sorry.
Oh,
See, is that a green flag that I like netball?
I think it's a green flag to like things. This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying about the music as well. If I go to a guy and I'm like, what's your taste in music? And they go, oh, I like a bit of everything. Give me something.
Give me something to play
Give
off
me
here.
something.
Seriously.
Like, also,
What's your favorite artist at the moment?
mine?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is such a good question.
I know.
I think
Because I'm going to talk about what I told you earlier and you listened to her.
I think that my favorite artist at the moment is
I really like a bit of everything. Well, if you don't know, let me talk about mine.
I'm just gonna go with the classic Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, you love a bit of Lana.
I do. I love sad girl music.
My favorite artist at the moment is Willow Smith. She just came out
Yes.
with a new song today. I was driving home from work listening to it. I'm surprised I didn't fucking crash. My jaw was locked open the whole fucking song. I was having heart murmurs. I think it's the best song I've ever listened to in my whole life. Hover Like a Goddess.
Good.
And also when she came out a couple weeks ago, Maybe It's My Fault. Like that song takes you into another fucking reality. Like I was on the treadmill at the gym, just listening to music, like walking, and then I listened to that song, and I was like, I'm at the fucking gym. Like, where the fuck am I? Like, I love songs that just take you somewhere else. You know those songs? What's that thing? It's like a song, like you just can't just listen to it. Like you want to like.
My friend literally, this is like my biggest flex. My friend has a band, and one of their songs, every single time I listen to it, I am literally put in a trance. It is so good. Or there's this one Deftones song. You know that like
yeah.
Was it Deftones or Deftones?
I don't know. I thought it was Deftones.
Yeah, Deftones. Okay,
sure. Let's go with that.
Cut that part out.
So it's Deftones. So it's Def Notes. I'll cut it to whatever one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like one song, it's called Change or Changing or something, and it fucking slaps. I played it in the car on the way to the train station today for my sister and her friends. They did not like it as much as I did, but fucking it goes off.
I'm also getting into Billie Eilish at the moment.
Getting into it,
because I didn't like her new album at the start when she came out, but now I'm really loving it.
That's cool.
And Overheated, that song puts me into like a state, but like not a good state, like depressing. Like I'm on the train home listening to it, like I'm depressed, I'm numb, emotional. And TV and The 30th that just came out from her. Have you not listened to them?
I'm not a Billie Eilish. I like her music.
I don't want to talk right now.
I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, it takes you into a different like depressing state.
Yeah, I have just been like completely going back and forth between like Lana Del Rey essentials and like my normal like indie rock playlist.
Yeah, I'm just going Willow Smith, Billie Eilish, Joshua Bassett. I'm just circling. Who are you earning?
Joshua Bassett.
How dare you? I love Olivia Baby, but like Joshua's getting up there.
I hate him. You know,
Why do you hate him?
Sabrina Carpenter's new album's really good as well.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that.
You should.
I should. Anyways, we just really
we went into our own little trance.
Yeah, really did. All right, we're going. Bye.
Hope you learnt something, lads.
Yeah, ladskis.
Take it on board.
Right, get your notes app up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Write it all down. Re-listen. Write it all down. Learn something.
All right,
if you want a bloody second date.
Let's leave.
Bye.
Bye.